Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video, we're going to be replacing an accessory or serpentine belt on a Mark 6 GTI. This process should be pretty much the same for any 2-liter turbo Volkswagen, but again, in this case, we're on a GTI, and this video will show you everything you need to know. This is going to be the easiest method that we've seen on YouTube. We couldn't find anybody that actually did it from the top like this, and this makes it super easy. You don't have to lift up your car, and you really only need one tool and one thing to hold a tensioner, and you'll be able to get this job done in just a few minutes. Let's get right into it. All right, so here you could see the belt, and right there where I just focused, you could see the tensioner. Now that's where we're gonna release tension off of this belt, and then we should be able to slide it out of place, and this should be able to be done all from up top without taking anything off down below. So now we're gonna get this ratchet down in there onto that tensioner. It's a 17 millimeter. And then once that's on there, we can leverage that tensioner forward out of the way. On that tensioner, there's that little boss that comes up and off. That is that round thing that you see with a hole in it. And you could stick an Allen wrench or something that could go through there and lock the tensioner in the loose position. All right, so now what we did, and it took two of us and it's hard to film, we took this ratchet. You're gonna go like you're tightening it. So we took this ratchet from over here and I pressed this as hard as I could that way to max out the tensioner. And then he was able to stick a screwdriver down there that's on my pocket knife straight into that tensioner, which holds it in place. All right, so this is what I used for that tensioner. Something about this length is pretty much perfect. So if you have a knife like this, that's a really good length to just hold that tensioner in place and still allow room for the ratchet. Now we could remove this ratchet, and I'll be able to show you that that belt is nice and loose. So now this belt is loose, and we can take it off of all the accessories here. I'm gonna have him go ahead and do that so I could show it a little bit better on camera. It is going to be a little bit tricky to see down there, but we got it off of the alternator pulley. Now we're getting this off of the pulley that's directly below, which right now it's off. And now we're going to get the last pulley that's towards the back. It's going to be hard to film. I know you really can't see anything, so I'm going to pick up once we get that out. All right, so now we're going to pull that belt out. You do have to twist the belt on the back pulley a little bit. There's a little bit of a retainer that's on there. So we just twisted that and we're able to pull that belt out of place. Again, this is all done from the top without taking any of your belly pan off, without taking wheels off, and it's really not too bad. This right here is the belt that came off the car. As you can see, this thing split pretty much right down the middle, around about half of the belt. So that's not good. Obviously, you don't want this to happen and you should replace your belt before that happens. In our case, we got lucky and it didn't pop off the vehicle or cause any problems. I have new belts linked down below, as well as new tensioners in case you need to replace that too. In our case, we didn't, and it was totally fine to reuse. So now we're gonna go ahead and put that new belt on. All right, so right now we're sneaking up on that back pulley by angling the edge that's towards the driver's side of the car in the US underneath that pulley. And then we're gonna go around it and angle that belt basically the same way to get it around that pulley, and then the rest of it should be more straightforward here. So now we got the belt on that back pulley there. We're gonna get it around the big bottom pulley and then around the alternator that you see up here. Then we could release the tension off of that tensioner. All right, so there's our belt fully in place. We just popped that on. We did make sure to be extra careful not to pop the screwdriver that's in the tensioner out until we're ready. But now that we are ready, we should be able to pull that out of place. You want to make sure the belt is riding underneath the tensioner and properly on all of those pulleys. But yeah, we should be able to get that out of place here, and this job should be complete. All right, so now he's going to move the tensioner to take tension off of it. I'm going to get in there. I popped the screwdriver out of the way, and now we could let that go and let that off. And our belt is fully installed on the car. And with that, that's going to wrap up this video. If you're looking for an accessory belt for your Mark 6 GTI, I have these linked down below. And if this video helped you out, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to take it a step further to help support me for taking the time to make these videos, consider hitting that super thanks button. It really does help me and the channel out a lot. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.